What happened? You were referred to Crumlin, but you knew that there would be a further wait.
Yes, yeah. We had no idea. The consultant said to us in March of last year he had no idea when surgery would take place, but that Jonathan needed it.
So you finally got a date for surgery?
Yes.
But what happened then?
Well, we went to see the consultant in October and we were told the surgery would happen on the 27th of October. He said, no problem, I can do it that day. So we were all geared up and everything was organised. And then nearer the date, we didn't get any phone calls. And when I phoned, I was told, no, you weren't given that date, which we were.
Okay.
So.
And what they said, that you didn't have it in writing?
Yes, they said we didn't have it in writing, so it wasn't a date.
Mm-hmm. Were you massively disappointed, Jonathan, because like your mum said that you were ready for surgery at this stage because you were in so much pain?
Yeah, I was very disappointed. Yeah, and I was ready. I was ready in my mind, and a bit after that, my back was getting worse and worse. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. There's massive upset. Because
huge upset. Yeah.
Not just Jonathan, but the whole family is preparing them.
Exactly. We were all ready for it, and then we were told no. So then every time the phone went or the postman came, we thought there'd be news of a surgery, and you know, it's just the waiting on top of everything else. It's awful, and I feel sorry for the people that are still waiting.
So then what happened? You eventually got the surgery, thank God. How did that come about?
Well, we were in the Daily Mail again to say that the surgery was cancelled and that we were deciding what our options would be. And then, funny enough, the day that newspaper came out, I got a call from Crumlin that afternoon to tell me that surgery would be the 15th of December in Tala.
So you think because you went to the papers...
I'm sure of it.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's an awful thing to do because, you know, you're sort of out of your comfort zone and everybody's reading about you and certain things are wrong, but, you know, and you just think, but it's your child, and at the end of the day you'll do anything to help them. If I could have had the surgery for him, I would.
Of course you would, because you know, naturally as a parent you want to take away your child's pain, and that was the only route left open to you, and you took
and
it.
It shouldn't be like that. Every child should have the right to a health service, and it seems to me that they don't.
Well, during this time, of course, you got hospitals like Crumlin being told, listen, you need to save 9.6 million.
Yeah, exactly.
So while they're trying to make these cuts and make these savings, it's children like Jonathan who are suffering.
Yeah.
It is, yeah.
And with scoliosis, you're deteriorating all the time.
Yeah.
I mean, you were at Jonathan, a 90-degree angle. Was it at the point of surgery, Valerie?
Yes, yeah.
What, over 100?
Well, I would have worried that they would just say he's too far gone now, and I've heard of cases where they have said to people that they're too far gone to have the surgery.
But the surgery did take place.
It did.
And it's a big old surgery. What is it? It's like 6 hours, is it?
Yeah, 6 or 7 hours, yeah.
Okay. And it has been a success so far.
Massive success, and I hope that people that see the before and after pictures will see what a success it is, because the health service do get a lot of stick in this country, but we've got some fantastic surgeons, and he did do a fantastic job.
What difference has it made to you, Jonathan?
Oh, it's made lots of differences. I can walk without a lot of pain now. I can breathe. I can breathe easier now. I can use the computer easily. It's great. It's brilliant.
Can you play sports and things like that? Or, I mean, has there a whole load of activities been opened up to you that you weren't able to do for years?
Yeah, it has. I can play basketball better. I can play football better. Yeah.
But just being able to do it in the first place is an accomplishment. What did the procedure involve, Valerie?
It involved fusing 2 rods either side of Jonathan's spine.
Okay.
So, they've opened up most of his back to do it. It was.
And he, straight after the operation, I mean, he must have shot up in height.
He grew 4 inches, yeah. 4 inches. So he was taller than me. I was, you know, took a bit of getting used to, because I was so used to looking down and then I was looking up. So.
And were you in hospital for long, Jonathan?
Yeah, I was at hospital for 6 days. Well, then again, actually, it's not that long, I don't think.
Yeah. Well, you were home for Christmas.
Yeah, I was, which
was great. He got home on the 21st of December.
You went back for a checkup in February, and you were told that there might be a slight curve there again.
And we weren't expecting to hear that. So naturally we were both really upset. We were all upset. But then you sort of think, hopefully, if he does need another surgery, we won't have to go through all the wait that we did last time.
And have you been told that the next procedure will be a minor one?
It will be, well, nothing's really minor, but it's more straightforward. It's just to extend the rods towards the top of his spine.
Okay, okay.
So does that mean that Jonathan's growth has stopped once again?
Well, I suppose that but it seems that it can, so.
Okay, okay. So there may be more surgery on the cards.
Yeah,
and your last surgery was in Tala. It wasn't even in Crumlin at the end.
No, it was in the National Children's Hospital in Tala, which is a great place.
Yeah.
Really good.
So that's what lies ahead of you?
Yes.
Okay. Are you in any pain now, Jonathan?
I'm in a tiny bit of pain, but not as much as I was. Yeah, I was in terrible pain before the operation. Yeah.
But things have massively improved. And what about school?
Yeah, school is better for me now. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's a happy ending finally for you. But Valerie, you wanted to come on today to make a point, you know, to make parents around.
Well, I just think, you know, for other parents that are suffering, you know, don't suffer in silence. You do need to make a noise. It's unfortunate, but that's the way it is. And, you know, no child should have to go through this. Nobody should have to go through the wait.
Yeah. It's shameful that at the time when you had to go and contact the press, there were 59, 60 other children waiting on surgery as well. And even now, some of those are still
on the waiting list. Yeah.
Still waiting.
Yeah.
Have you been given a date for the next surgery?
We have to go back in.
Will be soon, and it will be hugely successful, and you'll be able to come back and tell us just how successful that was.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for coming on this morning and sharing your story. It's a pity that you had to go to the press to get the action needed for Jonathan, but sometimes that can be the last resort for people, and in your case it worked, so well done.
Thank you.
Thanks for coming on.
Thanks.
Valerie and Jonathan, thank you very much. Don't forget, if you've got a story you'd like to share with us on the show, we'd love to hear from you.
You can contact us by email at themorningshow@tv3.ie or text morning followed by your message to 53131.
Remember, you can write to us at The Morning Show, TV3, Westgate Business Park, Ballymount in Dublin 20.